So today we are going to make cute little nutcrackers. His hair is falling off. And I have lots of nutcracker examples that you can look at. To get started you're just going to start to layer paper. So I'm going to put some glue on the edge of my strip, and this is obviously my face paper. And I'm going to hold it. You're going to have to be patient with all this and give it a second. Sometimes the glue won't stick really fast. So then as I build the different layers on, if I want them to have blue pants, thanks. I'm going to give mine blue pants and a red top. So I'm going to put glue around the top edge of this. And I'm going to overlap, and I like to have all the start and stop on one side. I'm going to overlap it because I don't want it to have that big of a face. So I'm going to overlap. Again, you've got to hold it for just a second. Then I'm going to have blue pants. And again, I'm running around the edge of the top. Start and stop all in the same spot. So now I've built my nutcracker. He does need a hat. I'll give him a black hat. It's fine if they run off the top and the bottom. So for my hat, it's probably going to run off.
Do you want it to run off, or is it?
Yeah,
okay.
You'll need it to run off. So now I've built the basis for my nutcracker. If you look at some of the nutcrackers, they all kind of have fancy hats. So I'm going to take one of my strips, going to cut it to kind of be wavy. So then I can glue this piece on. Because the nutcracker hats are just kind of fancy. I do have feathers. I have sequins, all sorts of things you can add. There are skinny pieces you can use, like if you wanted to make a belt. So I would build all of this part of your nutcracker first. You cannot draw, the only thing I'd let you draw on are the pupils for his eyes and his mouth. Everything else, if I wanted to do a mustache, I'm going to cut that out of paper. I do have some feathers, I think I already said.
Can you tear apart cotton balls and kind of glue it on?
If you wanted hair, you can cut a cotton ball in half, and I can glue those on the side. Now, we've got to talk about the difference of glues. Elmer's glue is what you would have to use for sequins. You need that little blob of glue. Sometimes glue bottles work, sometimes they don't. You might need to just pour some glue out on a tray and dip your finger. Glue sticks should be fine for assembling your nutcracker. The only pieces that are kind of hard are like if you wanted to do gold. It's cardboard. It doesn't always like to stick very much. So you would have to be really patient. I did plug in my hot glue guns, so you could use a hot glue gun, but we are not going to have a massive line up there. See, if I hold it and I'm patient, it'll eventually stick. But really, this should be your time to have fun. I did have somebody make a whole army of little nutcracker soldiers one year. I did have some people that wanted to make the nutcracker ballerina. That is fine. There's tissue paper that you can use for your skirt. But if you notice on this one, the details, the little uniform pieces that go across, you can go to the scrap box to cut off some arms.